am vengeance. I am the night. I am...
Xavier of the Bat Creatures, and welcome to another issue of Thirsty Thursday. I'm mega excited to talk about Batman White Knight. I really wasn't going to do a video on this at first, but then I saw that there's going to be a sequel, so that reignited my love for the comic. There are going to be some spoilers, so if you want to read the comic before watching this video, there's going to be some links to it down in the description. Okay, so Batman White Knight is an 8-issue comic by Sean Murphy. It heavily features themes of accountability, growth, change, and stasis, and duality. I'm probably not the best at giving synopses, but here goes. Batman has been fighting his crusade against crime for decades. The city has been accepting of the Dark Knight's role, with the GCPD turning a blind eye to his vigilantism. After a routine but brief encounter with Batman, the Joker finds himself cured of his mental affliction and completely sane. Returning to his government name, Jack Napier, he sets out to hold GCPD and Batman accountable for any and all damage brought to Gotham City by becoming a councilman. This plot thread flips the script. Batman is the antagonist here. Jack does, in fact, seek to save Gotham from its stasis. The crime, the corruption, disproportionate neglect, the oversight. But Batman just believes it's another one of Joker's tricks. Batman is stuck believing the Joker can't change, and inadvertently turns the city against himself, almost literally handing Gotham over to Jack. One of the more interesting points of this shift of focus is Batman's classist approach to his vigilantism. Through some talking heads, some news commentaries, and a few scenes of dialogue, we learn that Batman usually does his crime fighting in impoverished communities and neighborhoods like Backport, disproportionately affecting people of color more so than any other groups in Gotham City. Duke, a major supporting character from Backport, doesn't hesitate to say the only person that everyone in Backport hates more than cops is Batman. Jack does well to unearth Batman's recklessness, the GCPD's blind eye, and Gotham's victimhood in all of it. As he rises in popularity in Gotham, Jack reveals the city's elite have been profiting off of Batman's recklessness. In Batman's ignorance, wealthy citizens wait for Batman to accidentally severely damage, if not destroy, a piece of property. And when its value is dropped due to the damage, they buy it up and get reimbursed by taxpayers, or something. I don't know how money works, I'm poor. Because these particular people have a lot to gain from this kind of destruction, they deliberately allow and encourage corruption in every level of government to basically guarantee that crime will happen. That's called racketeering! This is the backbone of Batman White Knight. Despite all of Batman's heroism, for decades, it's been undermined by the wealthy elite. While Jack's colorful history with Gotham is just a footnote when he takes time to organize with communities, demand accountability, and seek progress. There's a bunch of subplots that interconnect with the main plot that parallel the primary crisis beautifully. Jack struggles to keep the Joker from surfacing, Joker manifesting as a literal metaphor of his past. Harleen and Marion, classic Harley Quinn and Suicide-esque Harley turned Neo-Joker respectively, fight for the role of the definitive Harley Quinn. With Harleen wanting to maintain Jack's newfound sanity, Marion wants to just bring Joker back. Bruce struggles to hold it together as he seeks a cure for a rapidly declining Alfred, driving himself further into solitude to cope with losing the last bastion of his past. There's like a whole lot more, but I'd be here all day if I talked about every single character arc and relationship in White Knight. The penultimate climax has Marion, as Neo-Joker, frees all of Gotham with a freeze cannon, threatening to keep it stuck in a frozen, icy tundra forever. This is the crux of the plot, the final opportunity for some decisive action that could change Gotham for better or worse. I'd like to think that if the GCPD saved Gotham alone, the corruption will return to its highest point as if Batman and Commissioner Gordon never existed. And I'd go so far to say that if Batman solved this problem on his own, things would go back to when Batman was the sole protector of Gotham, as if Gotham never unfroze in the first place. But the city is only unfrozen when Batman, Jack, Nightwing, Batgirl, and the GCPD all work together, using the past to grow their experience and understanding instead of holding on to it tightly or pushing it away entirely. With Gotham saved, the subplots wrap up nicely. Jack and Harleen get married before Jack turns back into the Joker, despite all of his flaws. Bruce reads Alfred's dying letter with Nightwing and Batgirl and finds that moving forward is easier when he's not alone. Unfrozen in more ways than one, Gotham has a new and improved relationship with GCPD and vigilantes, holding them to a higher standard and increased accountability. And also Batman reveals his face to Commissioner Gordon. Anyway, if you haven't read it yet, there's going to be a link in the description, as well as a bunch of other links to help you find us anywhere on the web. Don't forget to like and subscribe to quench that thirst every Thursday. I am Vengeance. I am the Night. I am Xavier of the Black Creatures. See y'all next week.